An alien invasion was the only thing that's cool to see. It's not the perfect DreamWorks movie to get you pumped for it now that I thought about it, but some sequences are still pretty intense for sensitive moviegoers. Yo, what's up everybody, Jesus here. Today I'm going to be reviewing an interesting sci-fi flick, Monsters vs. Aliens, when a meteor full of space gum transforms Susan Murphy, played by Reese Witherspoon, who did a fantastic job, into a 50-foot-tall giant on her wedding, spoiler alert. The government renames her Ginormica and confines her to a secret compound with 3 other monsters, such as bug-headed Dr. Cockroach, played by Hugh Laurie, whom I remember from other movies like Stuart Little, which is a good thing. The Missing Link, played by Will Arnett, who did an awesome role in not just this movie, but movies in general. And B.O.B, or Benzoate Ostylezene Bicarbonate for short, also played by Seth Rogan, which makes sense because he plays a great comic relief character. But when an extraterrestrial robot lands on Earth and begins a rampage, General W.R. Monger persuades the president to send Ginormica and her fellow monsters to battle the machine and save the planet from destruction and being taken over. Now, the animation on this movie and cinematography, just like always, exploded in my face! Wow! DreamWorks can have some good animation and swooping shots these days. The acting was phenomenal, especially Reese Witherspoon's character. She completely nailed every line. It's her movie! She's the main character. What's not to like? Oh, and speaking of celebrities, did you know that Amy Poehler is in this movie? She's in a couple of other animations as well, like Horton Hears a Who and Shrek the Third. I was like, what? First Parks and Rec, then Inside Out, now Monsters vs. Aliens? Wow, seems like she's got a career, and she has. But the character development and articulation, however, is a little decent, partially because of B.O.B. He's a little too comic relief. But Dr. Cockroach and the Missing Link, I absolutely liked. They completely made the movie. But other than that, in the end, Monsters vs. Aliens, as I said before, is not the most popular DreamWorks animation, but still, it can be an enjoyable and fun movie. I enjoyed it, and I hope you did too, because I rate Monsters vs. Aliens 4 out of 5 stars. I'm not saying it's a terrible movie, it's just not the most popular, just saying. So, Monsters vs. Aliens, have you seen it? If you haven't, let me know in the comments what's your favorite movie that involves an alien invasion. I would love to hear your answers about that. But if you have, come back and let me know what you thought about it. Also, if you like this video and you want to see some more, do so to smash that like button below. That'll help me out a ton. Also, share that video with your family and friends and favorite it. That's a very good way to show support for that review. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out.